My first guest today is James Bernicke, the Last Fling Entertainment Executive Chair of the Naperville Jaycees. Welcome, James.
Thanks for having me.
The first question is, tell me about the Jaycees.
Well, the Jaycees are a volunteer service organization for young adults 21 to 40, and we try to have events in the community to raise money to give to other needy charities.
Wonderful, great. And how long has the Jaycees been active?
I believe this is year 50.
Wow, so a long time. Yeah. Big celebration coming up?
There'll be a nice big parade, and we'll be celebrating it this year for sure.
50 years of giving back, that's fantastic. And one of the ways that you give back is with the Last Fling. I know when I was little, which was a very long time ago, I started going there. So tell me about the Last Fling coming up Labor Day weekend.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because I grew up in Naperville. I went there for years and years and years, and it's always been kind of a staple end of summer before you go back to school.
Right.
Even though I heard people are actually going back to school before the Fling this year, unfortunately. But yeah, it's been kind of a staple in the community, and big 4-day music festival, carnival. We have a family funland, special events, just anything you could want to appeal to any different type of person, we've got it.
Great. And so when is the official kickoff time
The official is Friday, August 29th.
Okay.
And we'll kick it off with Maggie Speaks on the main stage.
Great.
And then we have Ara.
Oh, great.
Love
them, yeah. Yeah, wonderful.
Yep.
And then I know our favorite time sometimes to go is like on the last day of the Fling. The weather's beautiful. Maybe hope that for you this year, and we just kind of sit on the hill. Who's going to be closing the show this year?
Closing the show will be, I'm blanking out for a second. It's Seventh Heaven is our headliner, and then Jessica Ray is opening up. And actually, Monday is our Give Back to the Veterans Day. It's also free to sit on the hill, so there's no admission for anything at all.
Oh, really?
On Monday.
That's wonderful. Mondays is Give Back to Veterans Day.
Yep.
All right, beautiful. Tell us about the sponsorship opportunities, or who your sponsors are this year, too.
We have probably more sponsors than I could name, because we have sponsorship levels anywhere from $250 all the way up to however much you'd like to give back.
Wonderful.
We've got just a great list of sponsors. I'm sure you can go to the website and list them all because I don't want to leave anybody out.
No, wonderful. And what is the website? Where can we go?
It's lastfling.org.
Lastfling.org, and that's where you can learn more about sponsorships and who is generously donating.
Yep, you can learn about their sponsorship packages up there. You can buy tickets online. It's your one-stop shop for fun at the end of summer.
Great. What if you don't buy tickets online, can you just buy tickets when you walk up to the Last Fling?
If they're not sold out, you can.
All right, so would you encourage people to buy them online?
I would encourage people to buy them online because we have some pretty big bands on Saturday and Sunday this year, and ticket sales are going well, so you don't want to come to the gate and find out you can't get in.
Great. Well, with that, tell me who's your entertainment this year. We were just talking about that.
Sure. Saturday, we'll kick off with Out for Hours. Then we have Junkyard Groove, and then we have OAR, which a lot of people are very excited about. They're a big touring band. They have a really good following, and that one's going to be a really good show.
That's exciting. Okay.
Saturday is Junkyard Groove, Josh Holmes, and then OAR.
Okay.
Sunday is Out for Hours, Vertical Horizon, and Smash Mouth is our headliner.
Fantastic. Yeah, I bet you'll get a good crowd.
I think so.
Sounds like you've got some good entertainment.
Yeah, Smash Mouth's going to be a good show. It's a good family-friendly band. They have the Shrek theme song.
Oh, great.
So
that's true.
I have a feeling there'll be a lot of people there, and it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, wonderful. I know we were talking, and I just want to take a minute. How difficult is it to pick the entertainment? You have from infants all the way up to grandparents, so that's got to be a challenge.
It's very hard trying to appeal to everybody in the community because you've got people who love country or who love rock, who love harder rock, who like blues. It's just finding out who's available. You're looking at all these different agencies. Who's on tour, what the cost is, what their needs are. It's quite an undertaking, and that's why a lot of times, even though we start early, we can't get an actual band booked and locked in until May or so.
Oh, really? So how far in advance then do you start looking?
As soon as the Last Fling ends, we start up again. It's a
year-round commitment. Do you have like any kind of a list of bands that tour that you can choose from, or is it just?
Whenever they announce their tour, we're kind of at their mercy. So we may inquire, but if they don't have their tour booked yet, we might have to wait on them to see if they would be available, if they're starting in Europe or if they're starting in San Diego. It makes a big difference as to when we can have them.
Okay.
So the stars have to align sometimes.
So interesting, so interesting. Tell me, are there any special highlights or anything? I know you mentioned the Veterans Day, give back to veterans. Are there any special highlights or things that we should know about? That
all weekend long. Again, there's just so many. I mean, one of the most exciting things is all our special events. We have an apple pie cook-off, a rib cook-off, a spaghetti eating contest.
Really?
An ice cream eating contest.
I'll do that one.
That's all in our family fun land.
Great.
And those are some great events. We have Dove Cameron, who's on Liv and Maddie on the Disney Channel, and I know my 7-year-old niece is very excited about that. So that's something for some of the younger kids. They get really excited about people who are on the Disney Channel.
That's wonderful. You guys do an amazing job of just making sure that you touch all those different ages and interests, which is really great. And you end up giving back so generously. How much can I don't know if you can share, how much do you typically give back to the community and organizations?
It depends on
the year.
how well some of our events do. A lot of times we're at the mercy of the weather, and if it rains, we don't do quite as well as we hope to. But generally, it's anywhere between $50,000 and $150,000 every year that we give back to the community.
That's fantastic. Well, I know I personally am excited, and my family's excited. So we look forward to another Last Fling, and just thank you for all the work that you do. And I'm going to note that Monday is Veterans Day, or not Veterans Day, but giving back to veterans.
Yeah.
So thank you for doing that. Thanks so much.
Hi.
We'll be right back.